There we go. Okay, so let's just start with our feet into parallel and gently circle round. And again, so we've done our little warm-up today, dancing to a bit of Stevie Wonder and Happy Birthday. And for the other way, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, and switch again, nice and slow. So we'll get, because I know you're not feeling 100% Linda Hun, so we'll won't go crazy. And then the other way, I've just put on actually a couple of videos this morning, and I'll put on another couple before I go away. And then gently up, don't come up onto heels just yet, take a breath in, and then take them hips backwards and up. And again. And so the one I've done is quite a bit of upper body work in it, guys. I've made it clear in the video on YouTube. It's uploaded already. I don't know, it's got 2 views already. I've only done it, but you can have a look at it and just avoid the plank stuff if you want, or just wait for me to put on another one that's not kind of upper body work as much. And 2. And 1, well done, and then just come up into your heel raise for 2, and for 3, yeah, you can feel it's already getting a bit muggy outside, I think, 4, 3, 2, I've already opened one of those sachets. I was just saying, Serena's just been blessed and brought me loads of little goodies. Neil Yard's goodies. I'm like a little kid. Serena already opened the serum. So hopefully by the end of the session I'll look 25. And again. And 3. And 2. And 1. And then take it into your Morecambe and Wise one for 8. For 7. For 6. Keeping that core engaged. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1, we'll do one more set if we can, for 8. So hopefully I'm recording this one actually. I send it obviously on Zoom as normal, but YouTube's just a lot easier for a lot of people to access, isn't it, on TV. And 3, and 2, and 1. If the calves are super, super tight, just do your arm action, but you can work the back of the leg again if you feel that you can do more calf raises. So we squeeze back and forward, so squeeze the scapula, squeeze, get the elbows behind the back, and again for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, and again. I'm already thinking about Debs today actually, Lorraine. I must send her a message. And 2, sorry, 3, down, back, take it down, up, 4, woo, and 3, my toes feeling better, 2, and your calves are probably screeching. Okay, take a chin to chest, guys, just take the hips backwards, let's warm up that spine. Very slowly start coming down, don't rush it. Just stop at the point where you feel the hamstrings, the calves. You might get to the floor, you might not. If you don't worry. Just hang where you feel it's a comfortable stretch, not a painful one. And just rock forwards and backwards. So into the ball of the foot, into the heel. I always think this feels really nice on the legs. And then side to side. Side to side. So again, if you've got a little bit of nervy pain, don't come all the way down if that feels too intense on the legs. And take a breath in. And slowly restart back up. And back and down. Let's do that one more time. So take the hips backwards, the chin towards the chest. Just gently start coming down, letting the head hang. The hips back, the weight forward. Just notice if you get a little bit further each time. And again, just gently sway into the ball of the foot, into the heel. And on the next one, as you come into the heel, see if you can raise your toes Fabulous. Okay, well done. Let's take it into our deep warrior pose. So actually, take both legs straight to start with, shoulders down. Just see if you can just put your hands on your hip. And just know, try and look at the screen and just know that your knees bending in and then straighten. And bend and straighten. And bend, so just getting a little bit of a stretch through. I don't really have tight inner thighs, but a lot of people do. So it's quite nice just to get that stretch. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And then take your arms in just over. And again, a little bit too big a stance. I wish I'd have gone to see Stevie Wonder last year. He's one of my idols, and I should have gone to see him down in, I think it was at Hyde Park, wasn't it? And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and then take it over, and 2. One of my favourite songs of all time is by Stevie Wonder. I don't know if you've heard it. I think I might put it on once. Living in the City. It's brilliant. And 2. Hold it on this one. Take it over. Take a big breath in. And again. 2 more. Last one. And then take that hand just down as you bring that other shoulder backwards. And take the gaze up to the ceiling. Again, pushing into that inner thigh area. Draw the car in, gently up, straighten that front leg, bring it back. Look up the other direction. And into parallel, nice wide hamstring stretch. Take the hips backwards, the chin to chest, just gently. Start folding down towards the floor. Again, if you can't touch the floor, just take the hands onto the forehead. Have a little side-to-side shuffle. If you're on the floor, you can walk the hands to one foot. Feel that stretch down that leg a little bit more than the other one. Walk the hands to the other foot. Getting a little bit of rotation in the spine as well. And again, the other way. And again. And then back to centre. Take your arms out to capital T. Draw the tummy in. Gently back up to centre position. Well done. Let's do it all at the other side. So again, take them shoulders down. And all we're going to do in this one is straighten again. And just take it in. So you want to keep the legs as wide as you can. So you are feeling a stretch through the groin area. And in. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Well done. Bring it over for 8. Really nice lateral stretch of the spine. Yeah, lots of muscles running down the lateral part of the body. And 3. And 2. And 1. Hold it. Reach long. Take a breath in. Last one. And then take that hand down and turn the other way. And just look up. You'd be glad to know today, guys, that because I've got a poly toe, we won't do any lunges. Draw the core in, come back up, straighten the leg, just take it up. Take both legs to parallel, and again, take the hips backwards, chin to chest. Just see if you can get a little bit lower than you did before. So can you get fingertips down if you couldn't before? Can you get palms? Can we lengthen the legs a little bit more? Can we get all the way down to the floor? Our head. Lorraine's probably down here. You probably fitter than most 25-year-olds, Lorraine. And gently walk it back in. Oh, feels good when you stretch out those legs. Good work. Okay, let's do a little bit of strength work, guys. So let's take the shoulders down. And let's just, so this time we normally do like a full, in fact, let's do a flexion to start with. So we'll just take hands to prayer position. So push the palms in, draw the tummy in, bring it up, nice control. For 2, she says as she has a wobble. 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, circle. And if you are doing all these balances, just, or even if you know if you're holding on, just think how far you've come in that balance work. And the other way. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then pendulum for 2, for 3, for 4, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Well done. Take it out. Spread your hands. Try and get a little bit of length through the the chest area, and keep that core engaged. Shoulders down, length of the crown of the head. Let's take it up. For 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3. Keep going. Good work. 2. Hold it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take that leg you've been stood on, take it to the back, take the weight to the front knee, and drive that heel to the floor. Feel that lovely stretch in the back of the leg. Or it might not be a lovely stretch, it might be super tight. But just keep pushing the heel in. Really important that we stretch that calf. You can bend the knee a little bit and just elevate the heel a slight bit, and then push it back down again and straighten it. Bend it a little bit again, and it just sometimes gets into the lower part of the calf muscle. And gently up. Well done. Let's see how we fare on the left side. So again, as I always do, I always have my little balance here, just in case I need it. So just draw the tummy in, and lift, and lower, and lift. So try and keep them headlights in the hips. So we'll keep them really nice and stable. And for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, circle. It got me really, it got me quite warm, that little dance. And for the other way. 3, 2, 1. And pendulum, 1. Try and use the core. 2. I nearly went in. 3, 4, 4, 3, so just working a bit through the obliques as well, and 1, take it out, again, draw back, spread the toes of the supporting foot, lift it up, 8, 7, 6, be nice wouldn't it to have like a bone skip, would have had like a bone scan test at the beginning of, before you start all your balance work, and see how strong they are now. 2, hold it if you can, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I think my left leg's getting as strong as my right. And then just again, just push. It's always quite nice to be against a wall when you're doing a calf stretch. So just push that heel down, but you can just take weight into the front knee. Or like I say, if you're at a wall, push onto the wall. You can bend a little bit. So as you bend the knee a bit, you elevate the heel a little bit as well, and then push it down, and then again, and push down, and again, and last one, and release. And because it's Lorraine's birthday tomorrow, we've got to do some squats again. Just in case those of you that weren't doing squats during the dance. So we're going to do some squats, and we're going to do Lorraine's beautiful tree pose, of which I'm going to get onto Myrtos Beach, hopefully, guys, which is where Captain Morelli was filmed when the book was made, and I'm going to send you it. So you might want to hurl things at me when I send you the picture. thinking, wishing you were there, but hopefully not. So let's just take ourselves into our nice wide position, that shoulder blade down, the core connected, take the bum right back to wall. So in this position. So some people just like to go like this with the hands, other people like to do the prayer position, whichever one. Some people like to keep arms lifted. I like to just for lymphedema, it's nice to just keep that pumping action. You can do it in second, or you can do it in parallel. I'm going to do it in second. If you're prone to sciatica, obviously that's the external rotators working hard, so just be mindful of that. You might prefer to do it in parallel. And again, for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Not many today, because we've already done some. Oh, and then just again, last one, just to get our child's pose, tree pose even, external rotation. So sometimes it's nice just to hold on to something to get the leg up, or some people like to grab hold of their big toe, bring it up. If that feels uncomfortable, always remember that you can bring it down to there. Yep, so we're just going to take it up. We're going to draw the core in, lengthen down, and we're just going to push up for 4. Inhale. Exhale down to the heart. And again. Two more. Last one. Good work. Let's take arms overhead. And again. And 2. We're going to fight off that osteoporosis, guys. And 1. Well done. Place this foot now in front of the other one. Take the hips backwards, take the chin to chest, and gently start coming down onto the floor, into the IT band, hamstring, calf, run a stretch, let the head hang. Quite intense that, so like I say, release it if it feels too much. When I take my hands to the floor, it's about a 6, not a 3 to 4. So I'm just going to release it a little bit, take a breath in. Last one, breath in. Gently restart. Gorgeous. Take your arms overhead. Push the hips out. Take a breath in. And again. 2 more. And back to centre. Hi Jax. Hi. Hi Sandra. We didn't even say hello, did we? And then the other side. So just into tree pose to start with. Yeah. Just bring it up into that external rotation, push it away, or bring the calf into the inner calf area. And we're just going to hold again, take it up, 4. And again, remember you can hold on if you need. Again for 2. Never quite as strong on this one. Keep thinking it's there and then. And take it up. And for 3. And for 2. And for 1. Good work. Again, we want this back leg to be stretched out, so we take the front foot in front into that ITB stretch, take the hips backwards, the chin to chest. The last one, guys, we're going to get down on the floor, so we're just gently, oh, lovely, take a breath in, one. Restart back up. And then again into that pushing over. Just take a few deep breaths in, guys. I'm just going to plug this phone in because I think I've got a class after this and the Haven London one, and I'm not sure I've got enough charge in it. There we go. And relax. Brilliant. Okay, just before we get down, just mindful of your wrists, Serena Hun. So let's just think about our palms. Turn the palms in towards each other. I don't know if you can see there. I shouldn't really be switching like that with my neck. Just bring the ring finger, the middle finger, the third finger. Take the back of the hands together and circle back round. So if you do it nice and quickly to start with, just to get the movement so we don't overthink it, and then slow it down. So ring finger, middle finger, third finger, and then the backs of the hands come together. And one more time. And then take them into a fist, little fist, bring it up and down. So they called this, I told you before, didn't I? Like, imagine you're painting a fence. Like, no, you do that, don't you, paint a fence? But I don't ride horses, but I think of it more of a horse riding thing. 2, and 1, and just in and out, just like that. And let's just do a deltoid stretch. So just take it out, bring, just to see if the shoulders are tight. Last one. And the other way, push it. Well done. Oh, okay, done. Let's get down. Let's do a little bit of neck work, guys, but let's do it sat down for a change. So, everyone is so different, and people like to sit. Some people like to sit like this. I do, if I'm honest. For some people, that's uncomfortable. Some people like to sit like that. I hate it. My knees do not like that. They're not as bad as they used to be, but don't really like that position since I had my cartilage done years ago. Some people like to sit cross-legged. I quite like that one as well. I'm going to stay like this. Or you might just want legs in front. So however you feel comfortable. If you need a block to sit on, by all means grab a block. So we're just going to do some nice little neck work. So whenever you sat like this, try and think about your postural muscles. Try and think about the navel to spine and the shoulders down. You can place your hands down to really depress, so we don't want our shoulders hiking. And we're just going to literally think we've got a little pen on our nose, and we're just making some tiny little circles. You can make the circle a bit bigger. At the minute, for me, this feels really comfortable. As soon as I start making them too big, you start feeling a little bit through my left side as I turn like that. Make the circle really big and just go, if you just go into a half like semicircle and just chin to chest and then just send the chin to opposite shoulders. That's really quite deep for me when I take that chin to the right shoulder. I get a really big stretch. Still not recovered completely from that injury. So next difficult. Sometimes if the neck's tight, guys, we have a nerve that runs down your arm as well, so you can feel a bit nervy. So just go gentle, don't force it. And then back to chin to chest, and then gently back up again. And this time just have a parallel chin, and just take it, easier said than done. I flex a lot with mine. Just take a breath in. Keep the core engaged, gently back to centre, go the other way. And again, breath in, and centre. And again, so push a little bit. So ideally we tend to do maybe 3 to 4. If we can find the time, guys, it's nice to do maybe 8 to 10. That's what the physio told me when I had my car accident, and we get a little bit bored, don't we, with stuff like this. We stop. Push a little bit further if you can. Let's do 2 more. If you're not feeling them much, then lucky you. But you're still moving the joints where they're supposed to be moving. The neck can do an awful lot. Back to centre, then take it into the flexion. So again, nice core connection. Take right ear to right shoulder. Press down into that left hand. So you're feeling the stretch right at the levator scapular area. And back to centre. The other way. They actually feel nice as that down. And then back. And again. Oh, and back. Did quite a lot of upper body this morning in plank, and I can really feel these. So I should know better, guys. I should know better about doing neck exercises every day, and I don't. And you can really tell a difference when you've not been doing them. And 2 more. Good, and then gently chin to chest. You might decide you want to move a little bit if you've been sat in that position for too long. Sometimes that leg feels really good. I always think things like neck stretches, that's why it's been so good for me doing the late class as well. Things like neck stretches, any kind of stretches, unless we do them in a class, unless you're really disciplined, then I think they're often the last thing to go. So these are more mobilisation as opposed to stretches. So you always want to mobilise the joints as much as you can before you stretch out. So come back and then mobilise through the scapula now. So just take that arm out and just protract and retract. So pretty much what we do when we're on the roller. And 2. And this time take it out, rotate back, retract. Out, just go careful when you rotate, because sometimes it can be a little bit nervy. And 1. And down, well done. The other side, protract, retract, protract, retract. Okay. And protract, rotate, retract. And sometimes you'll hear a lot of clicking, and other times not so much. So we did quite a bit of shoulder work. So I can't feel mine clicking today, which is incredibly unusual. And relax, and then just take it into that little stretch. So just take the hand onto the side of the head, bring ear to shoulder, and then just have a little chin nod. Just go gentle, not too much, it's quite intense. And just give yourself a little bit of heat. Yes, separate, try and think where your spinal cord, yes, not spinal cord, your actual spine is, right up into the base of the skull. And at the side, you've got all your little muscles coming off. Just try and pull them away from the neck. Just a little bit of heat. And gently up. And then the other way. I love doing people's necks when I'm massaging. And then down. You can hear them going, oh. And again, just pulling. And it's really strange with necks, you know, like you massage some people's necks and they don't feel a thing, it just feels gentle to them. You get into some people's and they're like, oh my god, oh, it's awful. Okay, brilliant. So hopefully everything feels a little bit more loose. Oh, did we do? I can't remember. Hang on a minute. Yeah, I think we did both sides, didn't we? I apologise if we did. Okay, let's come on to our backs. Now we've done the nice stuff. Let's go a little bit more into our strength work. So let's take shoulder blades on the mat. Our collarbone's nice and wide. We'll go a little bit into bridge and do some nice core strength work as well. So again, just give yourself that full where your rib cage is coming away, and then gently back in, just forward and back, forward and back. Yeah, so tipping the drinks in, imaginary drinks into the belly button, tipping the imaginary drinks into the mat, and then find that midway, guys, where your pubic bone and hip bones are level. Okay, let's take a breath in and gently roll the lower back into the mat. If you've got a ball at hand, guys, sorry, I should have told you that. Place it between the inner thighs to keep the inner thighs working, keep firing up the core. If you haven't, don't worry, but try not to let the legs come out like that. So have a bit of a squeeze. Sorry, we'll start again. Take a breath in, little chin nod, gentle articulation of that lower back into the mat. Come up into your bridge. So in your bridge, you want the hips nice and high. Yeah, navel to spine connected. Okay, so we want to be in this position. Okie dokie, we don't want to be too far down, but we definitely don't want to be up on the neck. Yeah, so you just, it's better to be lower and have the rib cage down if you're worried about osteoporosis. We never come onto the neck. That's where we differ a lot from yoga. And then just come up into the balls of the feet, walk the shoulder blades down. And we're just going to squeeze for 8, squeeze for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. We're going to take the heels down, we're going to take a breath in, and slowly lower. Gently back to neutral. Let's go again. Let's take a breath in. Exhale. Gently roll the lower back into the mat. Take our arms with us this time as we start raising up into bridge. Trying to keep the rib cage down. Yeah, we don't want the ribs to come up and out too much, so try and keep them close. It's quite tough when the arms are backwards. Come up onto the balls of the feet. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. So again, squeeze. And gently down, breath in, slowly back again, taking your arms back down. Okay, the next one we're going to do a little bit of work through that hip release. Okay, so into psoas, so take a breath in, exhale, gently roll the lower back into the mat, start coming up again. And just raise the right heel away. Yeah? So we're just getting a bit of length through here, through the psoas muscle. If you find your belly button, the psoas is about there. If you come laterally down, kind of laterally away about 2 inches into the belly, lower than the belly button, and you press, there's the psoas muscle. It can sometimes get super tight. So we're just going to stretch it out. Just hold that stretch. Down, go the other way. So again, find the belly button. It's about lateral and about 2 inches down. And then just hold. And then lower. Both feet together and just elevate the right hip bone back to neutral. Elevate for 3, for 4. The other side, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a breath in. Slowly lower back down. And take the ball away, take the soles of the feet together and just let the knees flail out to the side into butterfly stretch. Nothing too major. All we're going to do is just hang there, turn the palms up to the ceiling, just take a breath in and release. So practice your belly breath, place the hands on the abdomen, inhale, let the belly be full. Exhale, release. And again. 2 more. Last one. Well done. Take the feet either side now. Internally rotate the right foot. Let the right hip lead as you start bringing that knee down to the mat. Hopefully the knee will touch the right knee. If it doesn't, don't worry. Again, just feel that you're lengthening out. So you're lengthening out through the hip area. And again, just feel that lovely. It's quite a gentle stretch, or it should be. And again, inhale, let the belly rise. Exhale, draw it in. One more. Back to centre and the other direction. This knee's not quite there. Not quite as mobile through this hip. I think the hamstring's slightly lengthened on this side. And again, breath in. Let's go again. Last one. And just gently back to centre. Okay, let's go into some core work. So, length through the front of the chest. Gently find that neutral position, guys. So we don't want our lower back squashing into imprint. We definitely don't want it arching forward. Just nice pubic bone, hip bones level. Bring the right leg up to tabletop and the left leg. Take your arms out to capital T. If you want, you can put your hand, the ball underneath your head. If you just feel like you want a little bit of support. Draw the core in and gently take the knees in one direction. Draw the core in again to bring it back to centre. And the other way. And because we've got legs in the air, we're using it as a core workout. We need the navel to spine connected in this one. Back in. Inhale. Exhale, centre. Oh, Angela's having a lovely time. I love nose, I can never say it. Safari park. Apart from when the monkeys, I wonder if they're still alive. I remember the monkeys used to climb on your car. And back, if you want to progress it, I'll show you the next move. If you want to modify it and you want it more of a stretch, you can just place the feet on the floor and do that one. We'll all be doing that at the end anyway. Or if you want to progress it, you inhale, take the knees to the right, head to the left. Exhale, lengthen the legs. Inhale, knees bent. Exhale, centre. And the other way. Inhale, bend. Exhale, centre. Again. And centre. So inhale over. Exhale, lengthen the legs. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, navel to spine to bring it back. And again, one more each side. Exhale, inhale, bend. Exhale, centre. Inhale over. Exhale. Inhale, bend. Exhale, centre. Down to the floor. And everyone together. This is when we're not thinking about the navel to spine. We want to relax through the tummy. So again, and with ball there or not, inhale, take the knees over, exhale. And this time place the right, whichever way your knees are, place that hand on the abdomen. Inhale, let the belly be full. Make it as big as you can. Exhale, draw the tummy in. And again, inhale, fill the hand. Exhale, draw the navel in back to the centre and the other way. Oh, I think the boys are taking the dog out. Inhale, let the belly rise. Exhale, draw the navel in. Inhale, let the belly rise. Exhale, back to centre position. Well done. Okie dokie. We're going to stick with abs today. I've done enough legs. So I'm not doing side leg range. Your birthday tomorrow. I'm going to do nice stuff. I know you like roll-ups. So we are going to do, remember if you need the ball underneath your few roll-ups today, roll downs and some hamstrings, so hopefully, and a bit of bridge, hopefully this will be seamless, she says. So just, again, just really take a moment just to lie there. It's a really nice rest position. And sometimes it's nice to just allow that back to arch a bit. If you point your feet now, you'll see what happens when you point that foot. How already the back of the leg starts to contract and work, and the front starts to lengthen a little bit. So if you tight through the hips, it's often nice to just sit like this. And then we are going to take a breath in. Little chin to chest, take your arms forward, start sending the ribs down and floating up. I always have this little moment where I think, what if I don't get up in front of everyone? And forward, restart back again. And then that deep core connection into that lovely spinal curve, so that C curve. And gently back. If you are worried about kind of flexing too much through the shoulders, so you're a little bit worried about kyphosis, then you can just reach long without flexing forward. It's quite nice. I do that with some of my guys. So if you don't want to go too much into flexion, it's a bit hard not to let the shoulders rise. So you can, like I said, just reach forward. And again, gently. So inhaling. Exhaling, draw the navel in, ribs come towards, you can either reach forward, restart back up, shoulders down, draw the navel in, coming back, big inhale, chin to chest, always reminds me of you, Linda, this one, always, that first time in there, I just want to be able to roll up out of bed. So see how your tummy feels, baby. It might feel lovely. Sometimes when I have tummy ache, I often do roll up, and it just sometimes helps through. And restack, and again, gently down. And exhale. Restart back up. Let's do 4 more. If you prefer, just bring it into that position. Sometimes if you've got tight hamstrings, then, not tight hamstrings, if you've got tight hip flexors, sorry, by having the feet flexed, they can tighten a little bit, so sometimes just pointing the foot helps a little bit. And it just feels really nice. Reach up. Last one. And slowly back to centre. And I'm just mindful there's a few people with SI, piriformis issues, so we'll just do a nice glute stretch. Even though we've not worked the glutes massively today, just take the right foot onto the left knee. So you'll notice it, because we've not really worked the glutes, that might not be a massive stretch today. So for me, it's not. Sometimes when I've worked the glutes hard, I do this and it's like, ugh. So for me, I definitely need to bring it up today to feel it and push on the inside of that knee. Again, just feeling that stretch through the bum. Because I'm a woman, we like to double task. I think if you're watching this later on YouTube, we might run out very soon. So I'm just going to do this on the other leg. Gently down. First of all, I'm just going to show you the hamstring one. So we'll just straighten the leg, flex it and point it. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex. Point, flex in and out. And circle. Circle for 2. That toe, I don't know if you can see it, I showed Serena it today. It's a bit black. And the other side. And take that knee away. I don't think it's broken. I thought I'd broken it, but I don't think I have. It's all a bit swollen and a bit ugly and a bit black. But Janet, you made me laugh yesterday when you said you're not supposed to like pain, Jo. It's since I did my pain management course in Copenhagen, it just means, and then just gently flex and point. Good, so flex, point. If you're really tight through the calves, obviously you can hold it. Circle. I knew that felt a bit stiff for ankle. And again the other way. And then in and out, in and out, and 2 and 1. Well done. Back down. Okay, let's just jump on. Yeah, if you want to lay, guys, lay on your front and do your promo, by all means do. I didn't, the video I've just put on actually, you might not want to do it all, or you won't want to do it all, because there's quite a lot of downward dog into upper body plant work, but at the end I've done quite a bit of, our eagle, where we lay on our front and we'll bring it up. So if you want to kind of just, suppose that's the beauty of videos, isn't it? You can just fast forward the exercises you don't want. So if you don't like a roller, or you've not got a roller, then just follow what I'm doing. Yeah, we're just going to, nothing too major, we're just going to do 2 lots of 8 into single leg stretch, and then we're just going to do our nice movement through our shoulder area. Okay, so if you're on the roller, make sure the head is on, make sure the bottom is connected, make sure you haven't got that huge archway, which I know is difficult. Sometimes if you're really, really slim as well and a little bit lordotic, but what you want to do is put your hands on the ribs, close the ribs in and out, and automatically that should take that a little bit closer to the roller. So just that tiny little gap under the lumbar spine, chin to chest. Take the right leg up and the left. Draw that tummy in. If you've got the strength and you feel balanced, take the hands onto the hip bones and gently take right leg out and back in and left and back in. Inhale and exhale. I find taking the leg out and in pretty similar in relation to difficulty level. So usually we use the exhale when we find something hard. Yeah, so I tend to, I don't know really, I just breathe evenly really. Everything, I'm shaking today. My day, I've just done a 20-minute ad one and put it on YouTube. And 1 more each side. 1. And so nothing major. If you like doing them, keep down, do a load when I finish. Okay, more importantly though, just gently take right ear, right shoulder again, freeing up that neck. Should feel a little bit more mobile because of the work we did earlier. If you do your neck work, just identify if you can go that little bit further each time. And then gently back to centre. And all we're going to do is take the palms down by our side and bring ourselves up to shoulder height. Turn the palms up. If you need to take the hands away, then take them away. Don't force it. And then back down again. Yeah, so it's quite hard to keep the palms onto the floor. And then you turn the palms up and then overhead. And again, inhale. Exhale, turn the palms up. Inhale. And again, 2 more. And last one. Can't decide if it's raining. It sounds like it's raining, guys. I think it is. Okay, and last but not least, ooh, the camera's still working. And just protract as if doing a hug. That beautiful thing that we will never take for granted again. So you're hugging someone and then that horrible pandemic makes us not hug anymore, and we need to retract the shoulder blades back down and keep them there. And then just gently into full flexion or as far to the floor as you can get. Noticing if we've got more range of motion through the left or the right. Or same range of motion, but it's a little bit stiffer. So mine both go back now, the thumbs reach the floor. centre. And opposite one, so again, don't compromise the knee. You can pull it in if it's not a problem. If it bothers you, grab the back of the thigh. And I'm all chilled, guys. I need to wake myself up. Serena for my next class. I've got a massage at 3:30. And then nice bath. Dinner with my mummy tonight. And just gently in your own time, just come on over. Take it easy, guys. If you just get up however you feel comfortable, if you want to do a quick cow to catch stretch, you can do. Even if you've got lymphedema, that little bit should be fine. And then just tuck the toes under and just gently walk yourself back and restack back up. Thank you. Thanks, guys.